Hi, this is Google Drive, a teacher's view. I use Google Drive in my classroom extensively. I'm going to give you just a short overview of what it actually is, then I'm going to show you the website. Google Drive is a file creation and productivity app, as well as a file storage app that's hosted totally in the cloud. So Google stores documents that you create with Google Drive, as well as things that you upload to it online. That way, unlike Microsoft Word or Office, you don't have to download the software, with a disk and then save those files just to your computer. They're saved on the internet so you can access them from anywhere. It's also a really powerful collaboration tool. Because it's hosted online, you can actually work on a document with somebody who's halfway around the world, and as many people, as you can think of, can actually log on and help you make, a document. Why use Google Drive? I use it because it's fast, cheap, and easy. It's fast because you can get to it anywhere that you can get online. It's cheap. Actually, creating documents with their application is free. Google Docs is free. And you can upload up to 5 gigs of your own different types of files, and that's free. And after that, there are expanded storage options that you can pay for. It's very easy. Google has worked hard to make this a very simple to use app. You don't have to worry about compatibility issues, like if your friend has Microsoft Word and they email you a file and you can't open on your computer because maybe your version of Word is not compatible. With this Google Drive, a lot of those issues go away and you can collaborate so easily. I use Google Drive for storage. I will upload things, especially when I want to bypass YouTube. I will upload videos that I want to share with my class to Drive, and then I can use their very easy system of sharing to send them a link. I mostly use it for lesson planning. I will brainstorm, I'll type up lists, make worksheets. I love their presentations. It's a very similar application to PowerPoint. And once you create all of these documents and files, you can share them so easily with just about anybody that has internet access, student, parents, coworkers. I've recently been using them to make self-grading forms, which are kind of like worksheets online. That's really fun. So let's look at the actual page. Now, Google Drive, you have to have a Google sign-in, a Google account. So here's my username. I actually signed up through this with my school email. I have a personal Gmail account, Google account, that I did not want to link to my work account, all of my work files here. So what I did is I simply signed up for free with my school email, and that way it kind of keeps things separate. I also use Google Drive for my own personal documents. So this is the screen that you get. If you're like me and you've got a lot of documents, you can scroll down and see all of these different little files here. Over on the side it says My Drive, things that are shared with me, starred, recent, and more. You can also download Google Drive to run on your desktop so that it will sync your files to your actual computer. That's not something that I use very much. I just mostly use all the files that I create within the system, and I don't worry about having those saved and backed up. It's a good idea, but I just don't use it very much. A lot of people that use Dropbox might see this as very similar to Dropbox in that way. So I can go up here and I can click Create, Document, Presentation, Spreadsheet, Form, Drawing, Folder. From template, there's a lot of options here. It's a very open source kind of feel, so that you can find a lot of third-party plugins and some really fun stuff. I haven't used that so much. Mostly I will just come and create a document. Creating a shared folder. I've got my sharing permissions set up so that other people can see this. I don't really mind. Create and share. And now I have this untitled document, and this looks similar to Microsoft Word. I can type any text that I want, and this is automatically, see it says saving, it's automatically saved online, so I don't have to worry about saving my work, closing it out, and losing it. It's hosted to my folder now, and I can actually change the title. I can choose where I want this to be saved in. See, right now I saved it in my 12-13 school year. If I want to change where it goes, I just pull this up and I can kind of choose where I want it to be saved. I'm going to change it to my drive. This folder hierarchy system should look familiar. It's very easy to go in and choose where you want things to go. You can create lots of different folders, color code them. So it's not like you have to kind of hunt around and find things. It's a very easy system. I could create a new folder if I wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and move that. So I can also add comments about what I've done. So if I was looking at somebody else's document, I could say, leave them a comment, and that gets saved as kind of a sideline conversation. This share button is one of my favorite things. This is a link to share. You get this really long link, which you can shorten down with the URL shortener. You can also change who has access, so you can add people, make it public on the web. You can make it so that if you have the link, you can get to it, make it private. You can also add people via email, so I could pick somebody from my contacts and say I want them to be able to get into this document and edit it as well. So lots and lots of options. It's kind of hard to imagine with Microsoft Word. You have to go through all that trouble of, uploading it to the internet, to some sort of file storage, emailing it to somebody, uploading it to an email attachment. With Google Drive and Docs, this is just so much easier. Close that out. Let me show you one of my presentations that I've already made. I made lots of art history presentations that I've used with my smartboard. So here we go, we'll do cave paintings. This is going to look very similar to Microsoft PowerPoint. One of the best things about this setup is it's very familiar. You put in text boxes, you can format it how you like. But the thing that I like, since I use a lot of image-based teaching, I love that you can drag and drop photographs. So if I had a photo from another website, I could actually just drag it into this slide and it will automatically save it. So instead of having to upload files, it kind of hosts online images right here in my presentation. Because I like to use interactive features, I will put in hyperlinks. So as you see right there, that is a link that once I show this presentation will take, mirror the students to another website. PowerPoint has things similar to this, but instead of having to, actually open up software and have that run, this actually runs in my browser. So I can present it full screen, can navigate through, and I can actually embed, like I have here, a YouTube video that I can share with the kids, and that's very, very simple to do with Google Drive and Google Docs. Close that out. So this is basically just, something that I really think is useful. I've played around with it quite a bit to learn some of the techniques about sharing and, making it work for me. Here is actually, as you can see this icon, this is something that I uploaded to Google Drive, and as you can see it's a PDF, so you can actually store pre-existing files online. So I don't have to worry about bringing a jump drive or emailing myself a file. It's all hosted right here with Google Drive. I hope that gave you kind of a short overview about Google Drive and how you might be able to use it maybe in your classroom. Thank you very much for listening.